Okay, my name is Jason Holtman. I've been teaching at Cerritos College for almost 10 years. My phone number, this is my personal phone, text only, and only for emergent cases. Okay, I'll show you how a better way to get a hold of me in a second. Email, that's my email address. Office hours, these are Mondays, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I would highly encourage you come to office hours. That they're optional. As soon as I say that, students, kind of don't want to show up, but I would highly encourage you to show up at least to the first one. Okay, so I can get any of your questions about the course answered. Okay, the textbook that we're going to be using is Differential Equations in Linear Algebra, the 4th edition by Good and Annan. Hopefully you got yourself a copy of this already. Okay, let's try to focus. I guess it just wants to focus on my face, but maybe if I put it right next to my face, it'll focus. Okay, Differential Equations in Linear Algebra. This is what it looks like. Okay, by Good and Annan. Okay, and yeah. Okay. Required materials, you should be prepared to take notes at each class session. You should have appropriate tools to do so. So in this course, you'll be going through videos and you should take notes. Okay, don't just watch the videos. Okay, that's like watching someone swim and then saying, oh yeah, I'm going to be able to swim. No, you might learn something from watching someone swim, but you don't learn how to swim until you actually jump in the pool. So make sure that you are jumping in the pool and you're taking notes, okay? Now, I may go a little fast at times, or there might be a lot to write down. So feel free to pause the video or rewind me or go back and, but take copious notes, okay? It will serve you very well. You will get out of this course what you put into it. And if you want to master this material and be ready to go on with your career, then you're going to do that. If you don't, then that's entirely your choice too. But I would encourage you to take notes. Okay. If you have an issue taking notes, and it's you're an SAS student or something like that, let me know. I can always get you access to the notes. Okay, the text we'll be following is the one that I just showed. A graphing calculator such as the TI-84 or the Casio 9750, I guess there's now a 9850, okay, that can perform matrix operations is required. So here's the, once again, it's going to be blurry. Okay, here's the TI, what the TI looks like. Okay, and then here's what a Casio, this is a 9850, Casio, maybe again next to my face. Okay, this is what a Casio looks like. Okay, so topics in this course include first order differential equations, including separable, linear, homogeneous, and degree 0. Bernoulli with exact and exact with applications and numerical methods. That's basically chapter 1 right there. Okay, solutions to higher order differential equations using undetermined coefficients, variation of parameters, power series, that's chapters with applications, that's chapters 8 and 10. Okay, and then solutions to linear and nonlinear systems of differential equations, including numerical systems, matrix algebra, solutions of linear systems of equations and determinants, that's chapters 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, vector spaces is chapter 4. Gram-Schmidt procedure is chapter 6. And linear transformation, kernel and range, that is kernel and range, that is chapter 7. Eigenvalues and eigenvectors and diagonalization is definitely chapter 7. And symmetric matrices. I think that's chapter 7 too. It might be chapter 9. Okay, upon successful completion of Math 250, a student will be able to solve first order differential equations, which is chapter 1, and then second order differential equations, which is chapters 8 and 10, 8, 9, and 10. Use the concept of linear algebra to demonstrate the understanding of the concepts of vector space, subspace, linear independence, span, basis, inner products, and associated norms. That is all chapters 2 through 6. Use the concept of linear algebra to solve systems of both linear and differential equations. That's the entire course right there. Okay, that's chapters 1 through, or to use linear algebra, that's chapters to solve both linear and differential equations. So to solve linear equations is chapters 2 through 8. And then differential equations, using linear algebra to solve differential equations, that is chapter 8 and 9. Yeah, just chapters 8 and 9. Okay, create, analyze, and interpret a second order differential equation to model a problem involving simple harmonic motion. Okay, that is chapter 8. Demonstrate an understanding of the properties of Laplace transforms and be able to solve differential equations by selecting an appropriate inverse transform. That is all chapter 10. Okay, grades. Okay, grades will be determined by earning points. 90 to 100% of total points is an A. 80 to 89 is a B, 77 to 9 is C. If you earn below 70% of the points, you will not pass the class. Exams, there will be 3 exams covering different sections of the test. All exams will be given within time limits. For online courses, this usually is 24 hours from the posting of the exam. Calculators need to be used for exams. There are no makeups for exams. Any method used outside of those performed in this course will constitute as academic dishonesty. Any work that is identical to another student's work in the course will count as academic dishonesty and will be subject to being immediately dropped from the course and dismissal from the college. Do your own work. Homework will be assigned out of the text. The homework will count for 10% of your final course grade. Becoming proficient in mathematics requires practice, and more practice. Keep a close eye on the homework due dates. You are to keep current on the homework as no late work will be accepted. Weighting. The 3 categories of homework, midterms, and exams. Midterm exams and final exam will be weighted as followed. Homework is 10%. Midterms, there's 2 of those. There's 30% each, 60%. And a final exam is 30%. Okay, students are expected to display the academic honesty policy. Students are expected to display the utmost integrity. During all exams, students are not to communicate with any other individuals. If a question arises during the assessment, reach out to the instructor via text or in a direct message on Pronto. Exams must be performed within the time limits and in one sitting. There is absolutely no tolerance for cheating in this class. Any student caught cheating or assisting another student in the act of cheating will receive a 0 on the assignment or test and may be subject to failing the course and being referred to the dean for disciplinary actions. It is suggested that you work out all exam problems using pencil and paper and keep this work until the course is successfully completed. All the work you submit must be your own and use only those methods covered by the instructor. At any point in the semester, you may be asked to meet with the instructor via Zoom to justify your solution process to select problems and or discuss concepts that you have demonstrated in your work. You must set aside this time to meet within 1 week of notification from your instructor. If you are unable to properly justify your submitted work, you will forfeit credit on the corresponding exam and subject to being dropped from the course. Failure to attend requested meetings will result in 0 score on the corresponding exam. Exams that are not properly justified are considered violations of academic honesty and will be treated with the penalties as outlined here. Basically, don't cheat. Okay, if you cheat, you're going to get caught. And if you get caught, you're going to be basically dropped from the course and potentially removed from the college. Okay, makeups. There are no makeups for exams. Homework is due on the due dates. For exams, if an unforeseen problem occurs, students need to talk to the instructor before the exam to see if a possible solution can be found. Attendance will be based on your activity each week in the course through submission of the homework assignments, discussion on discussion threads, and through the taking of exams. Okay, so every week will be certain discussion threads. Student accessibility services. If Cerritos College is committed to an equitable access of educational opportunities, students with disabilities who may need an accommodation to participate in this class fully should contact Student Accessibility Services, SAS, at their phone number and extension, or email them directly. Information can be found on their website. I look forward to working together with you and SAS. Student responsibilities. This course requires your full-time attention during class. It is your job to learn the material. Part of this job will require you to participate in class, submit assignments on time, seek the appropriate help as soon as you encounter difficulties, and ask relevant questions when you do not understand the material. Note, expect to spend 15 to 18 hours per week on homework and study time for this course. How to get help in this course. Professor office hours. Mondays through 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. via Tech Connect Zoom. And there's a link here. You click on that link, and it goes directly to our course if you're logged into our course. And then over here, there's a Tech Connect Zoom tab. And then you click on that tab, and it will take you directly to the office hours. Okay, 6 p.m. The first one, 6 p.m. on Monday, July 3rd. Okay, let's go back. Okay, get free help by enrolling in AED 42.05. Okay, it's a 0-unit course, and it provides online tutoring for students by faculty and trained tutors. The online tutoring is located at this website. Okay, and it gives you a drop-in tutoring schedule. Right now it's 11 through 6 p.m. And you'll see sometimes I'm in the tutoring, and sometimes I'm not. For second session, I don't believe I'm scheduled any hours. Okay, let's go back. Also, maybe connect with other students. Number 3, phone numbers of fellow students to form study groups and to ask questions of your fellow classmates. Math is a team sport. Connect through Pronto in Canvas. Okay, to form study groups with other members of the class. Okay, so what is Pronto? Okay, Pronto is over here in this tab. If we scroll down to Pronto, it goes to Pronto, and I believe I have already Prontoed students in the course. So students, this is Pronto. This is the best way to get a hold of me during the course. I also have office hours on Monday evenings through Zoom at this web address, but Pronto is still the best way to reach me. Thanks. Okay. So that's Pronto. You can also direct message me. You could direct message other students. It's the best way to communicate during the course. Okay, I think the next page is the tentative schedule. So this is the schedule. This is a suggested schedule of how you go through the sections. Okay, every Monday the homework will be collected and uploaded from the previous week. So each week you're going to submit a homework packet. On the last week, you'll submit one on Monday and on Friday. Okay. Okay, so that's the syllabus. Oh, sorry. There on this last page of the syllabus, there is a suggested homework schedule. Here are the sections for the homework. Okay, and all of the assignments that come out of the book. Okay, that's the suggested, and then there's a suggested pace. Now, the due dates, if it's a Monday due date, that is a hard due date. Okay, but I certainly wouldn't wait until Sunday night to do all of your assignments. You're not going to really learn effectively that way. Okay, so make sure you're pacing yourself. Especially in an online class, the work can pile up really fast, and you'll find yourself way behind and having to drop the class. Okay, which is sad when a bunch of students end up having to drop the class, because that just means that you've taken a spot from someone who could have been in the class. So stay up on your assignments. Okay, and so that's those are the assignments. In my next video, I'll cover some of the course information in Canvas, and we'll go over how to submit homework, how to what's Pronto, what are some of the procedures for the course. Okay, so that's the syllabus, and I will see you in the next video.